בארצנו ארץ ציון בירושלים, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון בירושלים. Okay, this is a very important message. I'll shortly introduce myself. My name is Edgar, and I'm one of the many ambassadors of Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. And we have an important life-saving message for you. So I recommend you pay attention. If you love your country, then take good care of the content of this message. I happen to know, based on the Bible, that not many, unfortunately, will take this message seriously. But you better do. For those who take it seriously, listen carefully and get on moving, being a good Christian. Help where you can. As you see on television and in the media, we are a world in a crisis. But in a certain lucky but also sad way, we are privileged because it happened before. So we could learn from what took place in the past, in the history. Don't let history repeat itself in a negative way. Well, where am I talking about? I recall to the 1930s. In Europe there was a crisis going on. Unemployment was high and poverty rose. Anti-Semitism, as a consequence, rose. We are right now back in similar days. The consequence of that time was that a guy named Hitler deliberately killed 6 million people. And in total of 55 or about 60 million people in total were killed by the Second World War. Like I said, there is a crisis going on. And again, history appears to repeat itself. The Jewish people again gets the blame, which is not correct. They are not to blame. Again, for what they did not do, it's not their fault. Yeah? Here is the warning. God himself told to Abraham, whoever blesses you and your descendants will be blessed. God also spoke to Abraham, whoever curses you and your descendants, the Jewish people, will be cursed. Well, it happened before, it can happen again. And as we all see, this crisis is very likely to be the curse that God is speaking about, in this case to Abraham and his descendants. Yeah? I am a Christian, and I am proud to be, in that way, to be a part of the Jewish people. Because being a Christian makes me a Jew as well. maybe not biologically I am a descendant of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, but at least spiritually I am a descendant of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. Yeah? I'll explain why. And you, as a Christian, you are also a Jew in spiritual sense, and I'll explain why. Read right now. Jesus Christ is my King, and if you're a Christian, He's supposed to be your King as well. Yeah? Jesus Christ is the King of the kings. Yeah? Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, He came into this world as the King of the Jews. And for that reason we read Matthew, the 2nd chapter, verse 1 and 2. I'll take the Dutch Bible and I'll translate it in English as I speak. When now Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea in the days of King Herod, see, wise from the east came to Jerusalem, and they were asking, where is the King of the Jews that is being born? Because we have seen His star rise from the east, and we came to honor Him. So Jesus was born as the King of the Jews. Okay, go to the next step. Jesus was preaching about His kingdom, the heavenly kingdom. First to the Jews and then to the Gentiles. And we read Matthew 4 verse 17. And from then on Jesus started to preach and to say, repent, because the kingdom of heaven has come. Yeah? So He was preaching about His kingdom, the kingdom of the heaven. Yeah? Jesus was also welcomed in Jerusalem as the King of the Jews, and therefore we read Matthew 21 verse 5. Say to the daughters of Zion, Israel, the Jewish people, so. See, your King is coming, gentle and riding on a donkey, on the young of a donkey. So also here in Jerusalem, in Zion, Jesus is welcomed as a king, the King of the Jews.